Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 Wii review. Today I'm going to take a look at Lego Batman the video game, which if you've never played it before, I suppose it's probably a platformer action adventure type thing. So at the start here, you get new game, load game, coming soon, which is just a video about things coming soon. Options, where you've got the usual options like sound and video things, just things that you can change with that. Gonna load a game up just simply because I've got a couple of the suits unlocked to show you off, because there's a load of suits in the game, but I'll get into that later on. Basically it's got the same Delta hubs as you're about to notice. This here is the Batcave that's coming up, and the Batcave is basically for the 15 hero missions, because there's 30 missions overall, 15 hero, 15 villain. The villain's Delta hub is the Arkham Asylum, and there's also a couple secret missions too. So the whole point about the Delta hub is you go around and get to the other missions. So this here, Batcave, you go to the Batmobile, and then you get the first set of chapters and stories and all that. Basically you then go onto the map screen and you can choose which level to go into. It shows how many mini kits you've got on this screen here, whether you've got the superhero, which is basically True Jedi from the Star Wars game, it's for collecting the right amount of studs in the level, and whether you've got the red brick. So just going to go on to the first level. After you've beat it, just a heads up, you can either replay the story, which means you'll get the cutscenes and that, and you have to play as certain characters, or you can go into free play, where you can choose many of numerous characters. All have got different abilities and power-ups, but at the moment I'm just going to have to play as Batman and Robin, because that's all I've got unlocked, and then that's about that then. So anyway, this is the first level. Basically the game plays out like the other Lego games. The whole point is you have to flip switches, break things, build things, find like how to solve certain puzzles, which is just usually again by breaking things and building things to get special things. Like this here is one of the grapple things. Just a heads up for those of you for those of you who care about classic controls and things like that, the game unfortunately doesn't support classic controller or GameCube controller or anything. You have to play the game with the Wiimote controls, which is things like you have to flick up to use the grapple, you can like thrust to attack, or you can just push the B button. When holding down B, you get this cursor here, which basically brings up your Batarang symbol, and you can move that around to highlight certain items, and then when you let go, it'll go and hit those items. But that's basically that then. It is, as I say, Wiimote controls. Anyway, as I was saying though, all point of the game is to basically go around killing things, smashing things. Every now and then you'll get a boss fight as well, where boss fight again usually revolves around you hitting things, smashing things, building things, finding out how to chase the boss back down to your level so that you can fight him. You can also, as I say, get these special suits, which basically there's loads of different suits on the games. There's things like the demo suit, where you can go around planting bombs, that's for Batman. You can get the glide suit, so you can glide obviously. With Robin you can get things like the tech suit, and the tech suit basically allows you to control technological devices like little mini race car type things as well by using green panels. You can get the magnet boot suit, which allows Robin to walk up special magnet surfaces. Anyway, this is the demo suit though, so while I've got it I might as well show using the bombs off. You can basically just activate the bombs and then they'll detonate on their own, or you can keep the bomb button held down and they'll detonate faster. You can also grab onto people as well, which is pretty cool now, because you can grab onto them and either just wheel on them or throw them away. In case you're wondering how the villains work, they're basically, the villain levels are the same as the hero missions, but instead of special suits, obviously you've got their special powers, so things like super strength, because some of the characters are super strong, so they'll be able to lift things up. There's a Jedi mind trick ability, which is basically to implant suggestions into weak-minded fools to tell them what to do. And as you might have already noticed, there's also vehicle missions on the game. Sometimes you can actually just get vehicles in the game, but there's then these direct vehicle missions themselves where you have to go around, and here on the Batmobile going around shooting things, and the whole point is to basically shoot the crap out of Two-Face's vehicle and then tow him and just things like that. So anyway, that's basically how the vehicle missions work. The red bricks are basically like, I've mentioned them earlier on, but the red bricks are basically cheats in the game. You get them and then you can buy special things, so you can either help yourself out by giving yourself a faster grapple, or by giving yourself a faster walk, or even stupid things like being able to honk your horn when you're in vehicles. So that's pretty much that then. There's also the usual co-op player like in the Lego games, where you can just drop in and drop out, and that's, to be fair, pretty much everything there is to be said about the game. So I'm just going to shut up for a little bit and let you listen to the music, because personally I think the music's actually pretty poor on this. Not that I don't like the Batman music, just that I think the sound quality's a bit naff, and graphically things are alright, but I've seen better.
So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.